You call that a scientist? With a name like Elijah Brooks? Mr. Parker's words sliced through the air. On the American Classroom Live set, 16-year-old Elijah sat stiff under the lights, face calm but fists clenched beneath the table. The host, Miss Hartley, tried to intervene. "Let's stay respectful." But Parker kept going. "He's got no training, no mentors, just a flashy score. You think that's real?" Then, without warning, Parker lifted a paper cup and poured water over Elijah's head. Gasps, cameras zoomed in. Elijah didn't flinch. He slowly looked up, soaked, calm, and said, "Funny, you spill water like truth won't float." The room froze. The silence crackled. A drop of water slid down Elijah's cheek, but he didn't wipe it. Across the studio, the audience stared, half in shock, half in shame. Miss Hartley stepped in. "Elijah, you don't have to respond." But Elijah stood, his voice steady. "People like him don't question results. They question people." Mr. Parker smirked. "If you're real, prove it. Solve something now, live." A producer handed him a clipboard. Equations scribbled fast, designed to trip him up. Elijah took it without a word. Behind the scenes, a studio tech whispered, "This is cruel." But Elijah didn't blink. He uncapped a pen. And as the clock ticked, every camera stayed on him. But what happened when he reached the final step shocked even Parker. Elijah's pen paused. The final equation was a trick, layers buried beneath misleading variables, a silent trap. But he smiled. "One of Parker's favorites," Elijah said, loud enough for the mic. "He used this on Malik Johnson last year, same trap. Malik failed." Gasps from the audience. The name wasn't supposed to be mentioned. Malik had transferred after a breakdown. Elijah scribbled the correct answer, flipped the page, and handed it back. "You knew that?" Parker asked, voice thin. "I studied your bias as closely as I studied math." A pause. Then the studio phone rang, sharp, urgent. The host blinked. "Yes? You're live? Hold on." She looked at Elijah. "They want to speak with you," she said, stunned. Elijah stepped forward, water still dripping from his collar. Miss Hartley handed him the phone, her hands trembling. "Hello?" he said softly. A voice replied, calm and firm. "Elijah Brooks, this is Dr. Merrill from the National STEM Institute. We saw what happened, and we'd like to offer you a full scholarship, plus mentorship, starting today." Elijah blinked. The studio went silent. Parker looked away. The audience began to clap, slow, then louder, a standing ovation, building like thunder. Elijah didn't smile. He turned to Parker. "You tried to humiliate me with water, but truth doesn't drown." Parker opened his mouth, but no words came. Elijah walked off stage, soaked, steady. But it's what he did after that no one expected. Backstage, Elijah removed his damp blazer and reached into his backpack. He pulled out a folded piece of paper, weathered, handwritten. It was a note from his late mother. "If they won't open the door, build your own." He looked at it, then quietly handed it to Miss Hartley. "Please give my scholarship spot to Malik Johnson," he said. "He never got his second chance." She froze. "Are you sure?" Elijah nodded. "I'll find another door." Outside, the sun cut through storm clouds. Elijah stepped into the light, shirt clinging to his back, dignity intact. The final shot lingered on his empty chair, and the crowd, once silent, never forgot the boy who stood soaked and unshaken. Thanks for watching this video. Elijah Brooks showed us that dignity isn't about staying dry. It's about standing tall when the world tries to soak you in shame. Even humiliated, he chose grace, not revenge. If this racist story moved you, like, comment your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe.